you doing today? My name is Mr. Huey. Today we're going to talk about section leaders. And what is a section leader exactly? If you're selected as a section leader, your sole purpose is not to be a dictator. Your sole purpose is to serve the people. You serve the people, you serve the band, you serve your section. That's a section leader. Being of assistance to anybody that needs help. So let's just talk about some of the responsibilities of a section leader. First thing you should do when you're a section leader is learn names. Each year the band has new ninth graders that come into the band. You learn those students' names, you build a relationship with those students. Once you build that relationship, you lead by example. Leaders lead by example. This is how we do things. This is how we march. This is how we play. This is a correct note. Everything you do, you lead by example. That's being a great section leader. Learning your music, the first to learn it. Assisting the drum majors. Drum majors need help. The way that pyramid works is you have your directors at top. Then you have your drum majors. Then right below that, you have the section leaders. Then below that is the band. If all those work together, the band should run smoothly. Also, being a section leader, understanding your section's performance. You're the section leader because you play your instrument well, you're a great leader, you know the techniques, you know the marching techniques, and so you know if a note is wrong, you know if a note is out of tune, you know if a rhythm is wrong, you know all those things. So with you being a section leader, it's your duty to correct those things. If you're having a sectional, you're not going to keep playing the same notes and the same rhythms over and over again incorrect. You're going to identify those things that you're having trouble with, and then you're going to correct them. And it may take time. You may have to do each individual person one by one. But if each person in their section knows their part, you're a strong section. That section is strong because everybody knows their part and they're playing it correctly. Also, marching pass-offs. You're a section leader. You pass off your marching. You're the first to do it. And one of the most important things is being understanding to everybody in your section. Everybody's personality is different. But you being a section, you have to understand, is this the way I'm going to approach the situation? Is this the way I'll talk to this person? So you always talk to people with respect, and you want them to respect you back. So when you're talking to somebody, you need to come from a place of understanding. You can correct somebody, but it always needs to be from a place of understanding. Also, help your section when they need it. You're always going to have a time, well, not always, but there will be a time to where your section is going to need help. With you being a section leader, you have to be able to identify that and take care of that situation. If you know that we're outside marching and somebody is missing an 8 to 5 step, if that line is not straight, if that diagonal is crooked, you should step out of line and you should correct that. Do it in a way that's understanding, but correct it. Correct spacing. That's all falls in the guidelines of being a section leader. Be on the same page with other section leaders. If you're a section leader, every section leader in the band, you need to be on the same page. That's without a doubt. Everybody needs to understand the same thing and understand each other and be on the same page of addressing situations and teaching music and teaching marching fundamentals and techniques. Also, remember that this is a team effort. Out of every other organization or every other sport, band is one of the only sports or activities to where each and every person has to learn their part individually. It's an independent effort. And one person can make the whole tower come down. So you have to understand and be able to realize that if you have something going on in your section where somebody's not playing something or marching something correctly, you need to be able to address that and fix it so we can be great. So always remember the team. The team, it's always a team effort. Remember that. There's no I's when it comes to band. Interviewing to become a section leader. Usually, depending on the size of the section, we may have one, we may have two section leaders in a section. Anybody can do it. Anybody can interview to become a section leader. So this is how you do it. You make a video of yourself explaining why you would be a good candidate to become a section leader in the Camden Fairview High School band. You will state your name, the instrument that you play, and the reasons that will make you the candidate for being a section leader in the band. Once you've recorded that video, you will upload it to your Google Drive and you will share it with me. I'll look over it, and in a week to 2 weeks time, I will pick the section leaders